everyone, it's Fantayzia. So I have another speculation video for you guys. This is probably going to be the last one until we get more information, at least, because right now with the information we have, I don't really see anything else that could be pointing at anything at all. I actually didn't even think of this initially, but you guys in my comments have been talking about this, so I'm going to be pulling up one of your guys' comments. And now I am just so conflicted on what I think the next expansion pack could be. I mean, right now it could be anything, but you know, based on little hints that we're given, we can kind of maybe figure out what it could be, but it's just so confusing now. Usually I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm betting on this one. But now I'm just like, okay, there's 3 different things and I don't know which one is more likely. I'm so back and forth. So let's go ahead and pull up this comment here. This one comes from Maggie and it says, here are my thoughts. I feel like the items in the rewards event are definitely closely related to the pack, as this was the case with the Reaper's rewards and Life and Death. But there are 2 packs from the survey I feel like they could be hinting at. There was the crime pack, which I already talked about, so we're not going to be focusing on that today. But also the 80s/90s mall/nostalgia pack. The mall pack specifically mentioned landline phones, which we are getting 2 of in the event, like how we got a coffin before Life and Death, and is obviously nostalgia themed like this whole roadmap. The crime pack makes sense with the Sticky Fingers aspiration and Motherload season, as it was supposed to center around heists. But my issue with either theory is that it really wasn't that long ago that we got the survey. So unless they already had those concepts deep in early development, I feel like the timeline doesn't line up for any pack idea from the survey to be announced already. Also, as much as I'd love a get to work refresh, I feel like that's the most unlikely scenario knowing EA. So I do want to say I agree with that. I don't know why they just gave us a refresh for Spa Day and then kind of didn't do any more. I just thought it was weird because it kind of got our hopes up that we were going to see more refreshes for other packs that really need it, like Get to Work. But I don't know. I just don't know if we'll ever see that happen again. The behind the Sims video, you know, made me think there's a possibility because of all the alien stuff, but that could be nothing at all, or it could be related to something else. So let's talk about this nostalgia pack, 80s/90s mall/nostalgia pack. So that was a pack on the survey, so we know it's a potential expansion pack. And when I started reading this comment talking about the Reaper's rewards and then Life and Death, yeah, those went hand in hand. They did the Reaper's rewards because, you know, it went with Life and Death. It was perfect. That was literally the biggest hint ever right in our faces for the expansion pack. So now I'm like, are they pulling that again? Are they literally putting the expansion pack in our faces, but instead we're like digging deep for hints? You know, with the aspiration for a whole crime pack and everything. But are they just making it so obvious that we don't actually realize? Because, you know, with hints, it's like you want to look through things and you're like, oh, it could be this and this based off this little thing in the roadmap. But maybe they're purposely making it so obvious because we won't acknowledge that, you know, because in my head, yeah, it's a blast from the past event, but I'm just thinking that has to do with the 25th anniversary, 25 years of The Sims, you know, that's all I'm thinking about. But what if it's just slapping it right in our faces, just like the Reaper's rewards, and we're getting the nostalgia pack? An 80s/90s theme. What if we're gonna get malls? Like, that would be so freaking cool. And the fact that that pack did specifically mention landline phones, and that's an item, whereas with the Reaper's rewards event, like the comment says, we got the coffin. So this very much lines up, and again, the speculation videos I've done, I really don't know which one would be more likely, because I feel like all 3 of these potential ideas I've talked about, which is a royalty pack, a crime pack with burglars, and then now of course the 80s/90s nostalgia pack. I feel like all 3 of them are equally as likely right now. You know, it would be funny though if it's none of those and we get the bands expansion pack that everyone's been wanting for so long. I think that's a possibility as well, but not enough where I'm going to do a video on it, only because there's not really anything to speculate with that, I feel like. As far as the behind the Sims and any hints we saw throughout that, and then, you know, the roadmap, the event, I'm not really seeing things directly pointing to bans as much as I'm seeing things for a royalty pack, a nostalgia pack, and a crime pack. What do you guys think is the most likely? I'm not going to go on and on in this video because I have just done 2 other speculation videos. So I don't feel like there is too much to talk about, but when I saw that comment, I had to highlight it. So yeah, as I said, I don't think there's anything left to speculate about with the information we have right now, but keep in mind, things are going to be happening. We're already approaching the end of January. I feel like this month flew by. I mean, it's the 19th, but before you know it, the month's going to be over. And then exciting stuff starts happening in February. On the 4th and the 6th, and a lot of us are believing that they're going to announce the next expansion pack on the 6th. So if that's the case, then we will know soon. We won't have to speculate anymore. I'm so curious what you guys think is most likely. And now that we've kind of talked about the fact that we got the Reaper's Reward and then specifically the coffin and then we got life and death, I don't know, maybe a lot of you guys who were feeling like it was going to be a crime pack or a royalty pack will kind of change your mind because of that, because it got me thinking, I'm not going to lie. But then I can't help but think about the little burglar hints and why would they put that aspiration, the sticky fingers aspiration? Like, I'm just like, that's gotta mean something. But they also want to confuse us. That's another thing. The Sims always wants to confuse us. So I guess we'll see. But you guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Comment your thoughts down below in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Simple minds. I guess we'll take it one